Good morning. As Vice-Chancellor of the University of Brighton, I am absolutely delighted to welcome you to this wonderful graduation. Our distinguished guests, friends, families, supporters, and above all, our wonderful graduates. You are all deeply welcome. I now call upon the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research and Enterprise, Professor Tara Dean, to address us.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduates, families and friends, it gives me enormous pleasure to address you all today. Graduates, this is very much your day, a day to celebrate your achievements, to reflect on an important phase of your journey that is ending, and to look forward to what lies ahead. Our graduation ceremonies are always a high point of the academic year, bringing together the whole university community with your families and supporters to celebrate your success. We are also joined by representatives of the civic authorities and our education partners, as well as some of our honorary graduates. You are all very welcome, and may I say how much we value your continuing support. Graduates, we know how hard you have all had to work to get here today. And you know how hard we have challenged you. We have endeavored to bring you on a journey of experiences which help you to grow and transform. Today marks the culmination of those efforts. At the moment each of you cross this stage, you will become graduates of the University of Brighton. As you do so, I hope that you will feel as proud of us as we do of each and every one of you. Over the course of this week's ceremonies, we will celebrate graduates aged 19 to 73 from 100 countries. This university is proud of the diversity of nationalities that make up our institution, and long may it continue to be so. Graduates, while you are undoubtedly the stars of the show, we have with us today some other incredibly important people. On behalf of the entire university, I would like to thank your families, friends, and supporters who have been there for you in so many ways during your time with us. We also have here on stage, in the auditorium, and behind the scenes, some of the hugely talented and dedicated academic and professional staff who have played an important role in supporting you throughout your time with us. Please stand and join me with showing your appreciation to everything that they have done for you. Please stand. Now we can clap. Thank you, but I think we can do better than that. On a count of 3, let's bring the house down. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Much better. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Graduates, for each and every one of you, today marks a significant personal milestone. As you celebrate with your families, friends, and supporters, I also ask you to reflect on the fact that none of us ever truly stop learning. I hope that you will carry with you all the experiences you have gained with us as you continue your career wherever life might take you. Today marks a beginning, not an end, and we look to all of you to shape the future. And you will do so as a member of Alumni Network that provides you with a lifelong link to your fellow graduates and over 160,000 fellow alumni worldwide. The network provides advice, connection, and a valuable community of support for you in the years to come. The alumni team are here for you, so do please call on them for contacts and support. Don't forget to collect your alumni pin if you haven't already done so, and make sure you let the team have your email address and give them permission to keep in touch with you. In the time that you have studied with us, much has changed in our world, not least politically. And the role and value of universities are currently being questioned and challenged like never before. Our response to this is clear. Just look at the world-changing impact of our research, our overwhelmingly positive social and economic impact, and our crucial role in developing the professionals, innovators, and leaders of the future. Graduates, all of you sitting here today are the best possible response to any cynicism. For as much as we are living in a world facing challenges and uncertainties, it remains a world of possibilities and opportunities. In such a world, the ability to combine knowledge with practice, together with personal qualities like resilience, adaptability, and creativity, are becoming ever more important. This university will continue to play its part by ensuring our research, enterprise, partnerships, and teaching come together to allow our students to develop the practical wisdom they need to thrive. Graduates, yours is the future. Use what you have learned to make a positive difference and to help all those around you. In doing so, I urge you to do 3 things. Keep on learning. Keep on believing in yourselves. And above all, stay curious and allow that curiosity to open doors to new knowledge and new opportunities. Finally, I want to thank you all for making University of Brighton your university. You have all made a mark and contributed to making us who we are, and along the way building memories and friendships that would last you a lifetime. Carry those memories with you as you journey and make your own mark upon the future. From all of us at the University of Brighton, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Tara. So now we begin the presentation of awards. Graduands, I know you're about to graduate as Brighton graduates, challenging, questioning, curious. But for this one last time, could I just ask, we've seated you in a particular order. Could you just stay with that order? The reason will become apparent. Should you deviate from that order, it all becomes mayhem behind the scenes, and probably we don't need that today. So just hang on in there for one more time. You will have also noticed behind me a large screen. So as you cross the stage, that will be filled with you and not me, and that's a good thing. But it also means that your moment is going to be live streamed across the globe. We'll also capture it and put it into our YouTube channel, so you can always replay it, show it to your friends and family, keep it on your phone, so it's there forever. As you exit the stage, you'll collect your certificate round the back of the stage, so please remember to take that. If you don't, we will get it to you, but it's great if you could take it today. It's yours. Heaven knows you've worked for it. So you can see now graduates are being ushered into place. The other thing I want to say is as you move across the stage and we shake hands, high five, hug. I've had a fist bump, I don't know what that is. I have a really important job for friends, families and supporters. You are an incredibly important part of today. This is your moment of joy and unbounded celebration for your graduate. You know how hard they've worked. You know how much effort they've put in. You know how richly they deserve their award. So please, do not in any way feel inhibited from expressing your joy and jubilation. As long as it's legal, it's fine. So I now invite Jane Morris, Deputy Head of the School of Health Sciences, to present the awards for the school.
School of Health Sciences, Degree of Master of Research, Clinical Research, Katie Collins. Degree of Master of Science, Health and Education, Joanne Turner. Health and Management, Yasser Khalid Al-Hayani. Health Promotion, Tracy Whittle. Neuromusculoskeletal Physiotherapy, Paolo Alfieri. Michelle Harity. Physiotherapy, Firat Keskin. Podiatry with clinical biomechanics, Rona Campbell. Rehabilitation Science, Physiotherapy, Jordan Allen. Laurel Brown. Josh Cosgrove. Yash Dalakia. Also awarded the South East Coast Regional Network of the Chartered Society of Physiotherapy Top Postgraduate Student Award, Caris Dunn. Jackie Lai. Stacia Murray. Shaylee Pandya. Jack Pomeroy. Alice Randall. also awarded the South East Coast Regional Network of the Chartered Society of Physiotherapy Top Clinical Postgraduate Award, Misha Russell. Pavel Shriav. Heather Sykes. C.Y. Tutit. Postgraduate Diploma, Occupational Therapy, Pre-Registration, Beatrice Bads. Rehabilitation Science, Tobias Underdown. Postgraduate Certificate, Transforming Practice for Health Professionals Through Education, Scarlett Ginman. Graduate Certificate, Acute Clinical Practice, Neonatal Care, Jennifer Apea. Francielle Ferrari. Chloe Gladwish. Elizabeth Hart. Kim McGowan. Clinical Practice, Emergency Care, Colette Roche. Degree of Bachelor of Science, Acute Clinical Practice, Natasha Birchall. Dana Calcia. Padma Araya. Olga Niemayaru. Also awarded the School of Health Sciences Prize for Excellence, Emmeline Panagdato. Charlize Ramiro. Marie Semrtis. Clinical Practice, Acute Care, Stephen Martinez. Samantha Morley. Carol Stevens Newsom. Clinical Practice, Intensive Care, Michelle McGee. Clinical Practice, Neonatal Care, Sinime Arabaka. Maria Bayot. Community Specialist Practice, Sarah Brennan. Tanya Green. Health Studies, Catherine Wood. Nursing Adult, Diakato Ally. Deborah Ames. Kirsty Ansell. Alexandra Bailey. Jasmine Baker. Taylor Batchelor. Laurie Ben. Melissa Brown. Harriet Bullock. Abby Buss. Emily Cashman. Alice Cordwell. Natalie Champion. Ellen Christmas. Amy Conway. Dania Cooper. Lucy Costello. Natalia Cooper. Ashley Crouch. Ain Curran. Amelia Dale. Lauren Daly. Kathleen Dennis. Ellie Drakeford. Rebecca Dunkelt. Siobhan Anticknap. Georgina Fagan. Zoe Faircloth. Glory Fitzgerald. Beth Fleming. Joanna Green. Melissa Griffiths. Amber Janetta. Paula Johnson. Molly Jones. Georgia Kane. Kirsten King. Emma Lucas. Ropafadzo Mercado. Adelaide Marshall. Charlotte Morton. Shannon Nash. Lisa Neal. Atta Odam. Tamara Owen. Amber Pierce. Justina Plata Halilaj. Lauren Poole. Reza Kiatchin. Madeleine Rapson. Bethany Roffey. Diana Rondell Frere. Kira Rulu. Kirsty Sadler. Holly Saunders. Emma Shepherd. Hannah Smith. Kerry Stewart. Alicia Stubbs. Hazel Taylor. Poppy Thornton. Victoria Tiernan. Rachel Tubb. Attractor Uber. Cassandra White. Madeleine Wild. Nursing child, Ryan Blackwell. Jodie Coudray. Natasha Humphreys. Judith Langley. Chloe Richardson. Charlotte Roberts. Andrea Russu. Paramedic practice, Eleanor Kay. Moiniula Olawole Scott. Nicola Wyke. Physiotherapy, Edward Ball. Georgina Bardi. Jake Barley. Paul Bean. Kieran Beglin. Eleanor Bunce. Isabel Chensina. Daniel Chips. Matthew Crawler. Adam Curry. George Dowswell. Kirsty Fox. Hannah Gandry. Lucy Hagger. Tilly Hales. Aaron Hamilton. Olivia Hamilton-Jones. Rosanna Hawkins. Daniel Holmes. Lucy Hosey. Hayley Hunt. Isla Johnson. Yasmin Julian. Andrew Kell. Rachel Kemp. Aline Kennelly. Lauren King. George Knight. Matthew Lee. Joshua Maley. Alexander Meston. Anna Mutter. Rebecca Nicholson. Charles North. Georgia O'Driscoll. David O'Mahony. Natasha Paris. Eloise Powlin. Alexandra Reynolds. Andrew Scally. Samantha Seabrook. Shazrin Sita. Shandi Shah. Eleanor Spurrier. Also awarded the South East Coast Regional Network of the Chartered Society of Physiotherapy Top Clinical Undergraduate Award and the Top Undergraduate Student Award, Rebecca Steele. Emily Stott. Yatnam Suan. Craig Taylor. Liam Thornton. Eliza Voiseau. Leisha Ward. Amy West. Tony Marie Wheeler. Podiatry, James Bedwell. Rosanna Briggs. Penny Butterworth. Conneal Clark. Adam Coe. Thomas Cawthorne Humphrey. Also jointly awarded the Podiatry Staff Prize, Bernadette King. Nikki Kutuglu. Natalie Laws. Also awarded the Podiatry Founder Students Award, Adam Main. Also jointly awarded the Podiatry Staff Prize, Fleur McVeigh Finch. Vinay Patel. Nicole Power. Claire Watsham. Professional Practice, Caroline Collins. Leanne Dance. Josephine Darling. Jennifer Glue. Jane Rochelle. David Phillips. Catherine Thresher. Kate Vince. Laura Wallace. Diploma of Higher Education, Health Sciences, Shiamitsu Munharadzi. Research degrees, degree of Doctor of Philosophy, in recognition of a program of work entitled An Analysis of the Kinematics of the Elbow and Wrist Joints and the Muscle Activity of the Arm when using 3 different computer mice, Bashir Al-Hay. in recognition of a programme of work entitled Satisficing for Sustainability in Critical Care Practice, a Constructivist-Grounded Theory, Heather Bade. In recognition of a programme of work entitled Physiotherapists' Perceptions of Contributory and Risk Reduction Factors for Work-Related Spinal Disorders in the Profession in Wales, Philippa Coles. In recognition of a programme of work entitled The Impact of Using Resilience-Based Practice on Outcomes for Pupils with Complex Needs, Stephanie Coombe. In recognition of a programme of work entitled School Staff Experiences of an Academic Resilience Approach, a Whole Systems Perspective, Josie Maitland. Degree of Doctor of Physiotherapy, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Physiotherapy Practice Education in a 7-Day Model of Working, an Exploratory Study, Sarah Elliott. That concludes the presentations for the School of Health Sciences.
Put your hat on. Yes. Hat on. Tassels. We now move to the presentation of our honorary doctorate. This is the highest honour the university can bestow upon an individual in recognition for their accomplishments and achievements. And I call upon Professor Paula Kirsten, Head of the School of Health Sciences, to present Dame Marianne Griffith. You just stand there and bathe in their parade.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends, it is my honour to introduce Dame Marianne Griffiths. When the university considers awarding honorary degrees, it seeks individuals who've not only pushed the boundaries of their field for the benefit of society more widely, but who also reflect the values that are important to us at Brighton: creativity, sustainability, partnership and inclusivity. Today, we seek to honour such an individual. Marianne Griffiths trained as a nurse before studying psychology at the University of Exeter and completing chartered accountancy examinations with Pete Marwick, now KPMG. Marianne originally joined the acute provider sector in 2009 from NHS South East Coast, where she was Deputy Chief Executive and Director of Commissioning and Delivery, prior to which she was Chief Executive at Kent and Medway Strategic Health Authority. Her many roles in the NHS have also included a joint appointment in West Sussex as Head of Commissioning Social Services and Director of Strategic Development for the Health Authority. Marianne has spent the past 11 years as Chief Executive of Western Sussex Hospitals, having led the trust from its creation from a merger in 2009. Within 4 years, the organisation was awarded foundation status. In 2016, Western Sussex Hospitals became the first multi-site trust to be rated outstanding by the Care Quality Commission, and that same year, Marianne was named Chief Executive of the Year at the Health Service Journal Awards. In April 2017, Marianne also became Chief Executive of neighbouring Brighton and Sussex University Hospitals NHS Trust, when, at the request of NHS Improvement, she and her fellow board entered into a 3-year joint management contract to lead a teaching hospital and regional trauma centre while continuing their tenure of Western Sussex hospitals. In January 2018, BSUH was awarded a good rating by the CQC, marking one of the most successful turnarounds of a trust placed in special measures by the health watchdog. In March 2018, she became the first ever woman to take the #1 spot in the Health Service Journal's annual assessment of Trust Chief Executives. And in December 2018, she was made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, DBE, in the New Year Honours List for services to the NHS. On receiving her damehood, Marianne, with typical modesty, said, "Working for the NHS can be tough, but there is a generosity of spirit that binds us together, and to be awarded this honour for doing my job is a wonderful tribute to all of my colleagues." I am delighted that today we can add our own tribute. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends, in recognition of her major contribution to improving healthcare services in the region, it is my honour to present Dame Marianne Griffiths for the honorary degree of Doctor of Science of the University of Brighton.
We'll wait for the applause to subside. Richly deserved. Dame Marianne, in recognition of your extraordinary contribution to improving healthcare in our region, it is my great honour to present you with the University of Brighton Honorary Doctor of Science.
Thank you so much.
Will you now address us? Can I take that for you?
Thank you very much. Well, good morning. Vice-Chancellor, Chair, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends, I have to say it is just a huge honour to be with you today and to stand here. And thank you so much, Paula, for your lovely words. And a real privilege to receive this honorary doctorate, which I regard as not just for me, but also for the wonderful NHS staff that I work with day in and day out. So thank you. I'm also very glad, really, to have the opportunity to be here today to talk just a little bit about my journey through the NHS, the reasons I love it, and why I think every single graduate in this room needs to stay within it. We'll talk about that later. I often say, actually, to anybody who comes and asks that I have the best job in the world, and the truth is, I really do mean it. Running 2 large hospital trusts with 5 hospitals here in Brighton and across West Sussex is challenging. It's often stressful, and quite frankly, it is never easy. But it does give me the immense privilege of working alongside 20,000 of the most caring, committed, and inspirational colleagues you could ever hope to spend your time with. And many of you will experience that in the times that you will have worked in the NHS and in our hospitals locally. Every day and every night, they do their best for thousands of patients, people like you and I, our friends and relatives, and their families. And often when these people are at their most vulnerable and facing the most difficult or traumatic experience of their lives. When you witness this incredible care they provide and the compassion they show daily to their patients, it is instantly clear to me why the NHS is the most loved public service, probably in the world. It is also one of the most diverse organisations on the planet too. Here in our trusts alone, we have more than 100 nationalities amongst our workforce across Brighton and West Sussex. The warmth our NHS workers extend to all those who share the mission, no matter where they come from, is something for which I am particularly grateful, both personally and indeed professionally, being indeed one of those who came here 41 years ago from another country to work in the NHS. As you've heard from Paula, I originally trained, it does take me back, 41 years ago as a nurse, before going on to read psychology at university, and then by some fluke of nature, also completing a chartered accountancy qualification. What all of those three experiences did give me, though, was a great foundation on which to build an absolutely wonderful career in the NHS. And they all helped me to understand care, which is deeply important, people, even more important, and business, which is sometimes important. My path was not a traditional one, and I don't think that matters. I happened to explore many avenues, as some of you indeed in the audience may do in the future, but also following traditional patterns is absolutely fine. I think the importance is you do have to explore and discover what truly nourishes you, gives you purpose and satisfaction, and most importantly, joy every day that you go to work. I have been fortunate to work in a wide range of roles in many areas of the NHS, in social care, and I truly have enjoyed them all and taken great learning experience from all of those. My most precious year, though, have been without a doubt the past decade that I have spent as Chief Executive of our local hospitals. And I have to say, it's been my proudest 10 years in the NHS also. Working with frontline staff and our partners, whether it's in community services, mental health, who are all aligned in their ambition to provide the best care possible to their patients every day, despite sometimes the daily relentless demands that you do face in a hospital and people coming through the door, sometimes when you don't have beds, sometimes not enough staff. And genuinely, every day, they inspire me in what they achieve. In 2016, as you heard, Western Sussex Hospitals became the first multi-site trust to be rated outstanding by the Care Quality Commission, and BSUH, very similarly, has made great strides, and as you heard again, in January this year was awarded good, but actually outstanding for the care that it gave. I have to be honest with you, these have been the two proudest moments of my professional life. And I think for a number of reasons and lessons that they give us, is that it is the staff and people who are important in how we deliver care. We need to look after our staff, develop them, engage them, empower them, and absolutely unleash the wonderful improvement muscle that lies within all of us in the NHS. Also, what we need to do is sometimes, particularly at moments of high stress, is to trust in our colleagues that they will always do the right thing. The facts and figures tell an amazing story of improvement across our NHS locally, but quite honestly, they don't really capture the human factor that I see every day driving that achievement and performance, and which constantly makes me feel humbled, privileged, and proud in turn. The NHS has undergone significant change in the way it is organised and managed in recent years, and I suspect we'll be in for another few changes over the next coming years also. And of course, the demand for hospital services, out-of-hospital services, primary care, continues to escalate and increase every year. Staff in hospitals no longer deal just with physical issues in an acute hospital environment. We also have to deal with the impact of societal pressures. Sometimes that has the impact of having some mental health disease or dysfunction. Of course, with our growing population and increase in dementia, often we see the impacts of homelessness and, of course, very locally, sometimes addiction. We are constantly evolving as an NHS to explore innovative ways to make the changing needs and to make us respond to those changing needs of the future. And to that end, we are working with universities such as Brighton to create new innovative roles in health that can complement and support our existing professions, which are also, of course, absolutely required and are valued in our NHS. And I hope, in listening to the awards already today, that many of you who are doing your health sciences degree will participate with us and join us in the journey to create those amazing new and sustainable roles. The NHS, as I've said before, is loved like no other public service. And I think the reason for that is because it makes such a significant difference to the lives of patients and indeed to their families and loved ones. Those of us who are fortunate enough to work in it have a responsibility to look after it, cherishing it for future generations, and working together to make sure that despite all the politics that are around, we make this a sustainable way for our children, your children, and children of the future. Above all else, that means making sure it attracts the very best workforce possible and talent, and there's obviously a huge amount of that in the audience today. And what we need to do is to support that talent, nurture it, and ensure that all of us work together to meet your potential for the future. I said earlier that my training and background taught me about the care, the people, and the business of the NHS. But my experience of working in the NHS and the reliance on relationships has taught me that it is the second one of those, the people, that is by far the most important. The NHS is full of fantastic people, driven by a humbling sense of duty to the patients they serve. That's why I'm so optimistic for the future and hope that all of you too will join in and make that a reality. Occasionally, people ask me if I've got any words of advice, which I am always cautious about, but perhaps just a few words that have rung true, and certainly mentors and coaches who have helped me in my journey have said to me, is Marianne, and I say this to you, just be yourself, always be authentic, always be kind, not just to others, but be kind to yourself, because sometimes you will stumble, and sometimes you will fall, and you have to trust that others will pick you up in that journey. Also, always try and demonstrate courage. You will always need it in whatever career path that you have. And all of us must find our lines and things that we don't cross over. Find that line and be true to it, and always be true to your integrity. As I said to the Vice-Chancellor earlier, of course I'm going to take this opportunity to shamelessly recruit into our NHS. And whilst you know I love the NHS in its widest form, trust me, it's even the best in this region. So if anybody is thinking of exploring them, please contact me or go on our websites to look at careers, or as I say, explore new opportunities and get the most out of all of this. I now just want to finalise by just wishing all of you in the audience, all our wonderful graduates, all of the families and your supporters and your friends who are here to guide you, just every success and happiness in whatever career that you choose in the future. And very well done, and thank you so much for everything.
So graduates, there clearly is an open door for anybody who's not yet found an opportunity in the health service. I now call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Chris Pohl, to present the awards for our partner colleges.
University of Brighton partner colleges, starting with East Surrey College, foundation degree in arts, business. I'll try again. Partner colleges, starting with East Surrey College, Foundation degree in Arts Business. Alam Begum. Amy Davies. Stephen Huang. Teresa Lee. Ashley Norris. Farah Shah. Early Years Care and Education, Joanne Butler. Laura Edwards. Amelia Harmer. Jade Hunt. Lee MacDonald. Amelia Owens. Danielle Parker. Samantha Reed. East Sussex College Group, degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Designer Maker, Fern Beale. Estelle Burton. Stephen Crouch. Tiffany Farmer. Mary Kahn. Zoe Lacordier. Navin Salanki. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Scarlett Sanderson. Also awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Silver Award, James Scott. Joanna Terry. Digital Media Design. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Alex Farker. Robert Hansel. Bradley Lane. Harriet O'Callaghan. Taylor Osborne. Sean Smith. Laura Tempesta. Fine Art Practice, Laura Asselborn. Kitty Dale. Aaron Murphy. Donna Seymour. Samuel Spice. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Silver Award, Lauren Stirrup. Music production and creative recording, Nicola Dinkov. Benjamin Ross. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Robert Ruardi. Visual Communications, Graphic Design, Resul Avsar. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Silver Award, Kieran Brooks. Adam Davis. Gemma Nash. Visual Communication Illustration, also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Silver Award, Ellie Borner. Ella Holmes. Rachel Monaghan. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Silver Award, Charlotte Nesbitt. Visual Communication Photography, also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Katie Redfern. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Silver Award, Lucy Shaw. Mary Wilkinson. Degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Business, Maricel Champion. Amy Downey. Lisa Hayward Bartlett. Jodie Mason. Computing and Systems Development, also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Adam Buckland. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Dominic Canty. Amy Falconer. Engineering, Mechanical and Manufacturing, Jake Marlowe. Chris Slatter. Person-centered counselling, Charlotte Brown. Sarah Balumi. Samantha Lace. Christopher Rose. Caroline Samuels. Veda Testa. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Jack Turner. Eseo Udegbi. Foundation degree in Arts, Business, Faith Lawrence. Emma Milton Shields. Adil Smith. Music Production Creative Recording, Cameron Highlands. Sport Coaching and Development, Ian Rogers. Also jointly awarded the National Collaborative Outreach Programme Gold Award, Jay Suter. Foundation degree in Science, Complementary Healthcare, Miriam Avery. Rachel Farrell. Susan Kingdon. Greater Brighton Metropolitan College, degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Creative Music Production, J.O. Guvara. Joe Horner. Nathan Palmer. Visual Arts Practice, Jaden Mitchell. Jeffrey Mood. Sabina Payne. Marta Rodriguez. Foundation degree in Arts, Business, Edison Garage. Shalini Wattage. Creative music production, Oliver Marvilio. Event tourism management, Marianne Thomas. Hospitality and event management, Stella Jones. Marie Cage. Plumpton College, degree of Master of Science, Viticulture and Enology, James Blackford. Fergus Elias. Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Wine Business, Andrea Carozo. Domenico Duronzo. Abigail O'Hare. Amika Zago. Degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Animal Science, Catherine King. Daniel O'Gorman. Viticulture and Enology, Alexandra Croft. Ziad Limar. Madeline Nippard. Foundation degree in Arts, Creative Metalworking, Sarah Blunden. Emily Brown. Emily Louise Quine. Foundation degree in Science, Animal Science, Caitlin Bennett. Laura Haverson. Zoe Hollick. Emily Maguire. Alice Woodhouse. Countryside Management, Leslie Shipway. Equine Dentistry, Amy Hudson. Equine Studies, Ellie Chandler. Evelyn McLevride. Lily Royston. Caris Woolley. Urban Horticulture, Ruth O'Leary. Veterinary Nursing, Joseph Ashington. Hannah Bosher. Claire Ingram. Vicky Jarvis. Amber Kiley. Jade Marsh. Amy Louisa Onley. Alicia Smith. Emily Stoner. Wine Production, Mark Barnes. Foundation Certificate Veterinary Health Studies, Leanne Nichol. Greater Brighton Metropolitan College Foundation Degree in Art Business, Jack Galvin Marchant. School of Health Sciences, Degree of Master of Science, Rehabilitation Science, Physiotherapy, Kieran Barron. Degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Krios Chikozo. J.L. Mulholland. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentations from the partner colleges and for this ceremony.
We are all so proud of you. You are the future. We're absolutely proud of you and your achievements. Congratulations, graduates. And I want to bring the ceremony to a close. And I want to use one quote just to leave you with. And they're the words of the late, great, amazing Professor Sir Stephen Hawking. Sir Stephen suggested that we should always remember to look up at the stars and not down at our feet. That we should try to make sense of what we see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. We should always be curious. And however difficult life seems, there will always be something you can succeed at. Now, he didn't know that, but I know that graduates of the University of Brighton will always find things that they can succeed at as life takes you through your journey. Please keep in touch with us and tell us about your journey. You are the inspiration for those who follow. So on behalf of all of you, on behalf of all of the staff and your friends and families and supporters, we congratulate you. It's a wonderful achievement. And as we leave the auditorium, I invite you all to join us in the Hewitson Hall behind the auditorium for a celebratory drink. This doesn't happen often. But before we leave, I will ask you in a moment to stand, because we will leave the hall to our what I now consider to be our anthem. This is another piece of music created by one of our alumni. We absolutely keep it in the family, so to speak. And I hope you'll recognise why it's such an appropriate piece of music for us to end our celebration with. So thank you. Can I ask you to rise while the platform party leaves?